The absolute heartbreak of missing the ultimate stage is a pain few athletes ever truly recover from, but for Portugal, Diogo Jota's devastating World Cup situation has just transformed their entire tournament into a deeply emotional rescue mission. When you look at the sheer talent packed into this Portuguese squad, you see a group capable of conquering the footballing world, but what we are witnessing right now goes far beyond tactical formations, pressing triggers, or individual brilliance. This is about a brotherhood that has been forged in the fires of adversity, a collective vow taken by 26 men who have looked each other in the eye and decided that they are no longer just playing for a trophy, they are playing for a brother who was cruelly robbed of his dream. Football has a strange, almost poetic way of producing storylines that feel like they were written by a Hollywood screenwriter, and right now, Portugal is living through a narrative that could define their modern footballing history. To truly understand the weight of what is happening inside the Portuguese camp, you have to understand what Diogo Jota brings to this team, not just as a footballer, but as the relentless, beating heart of their attacking identity. He is the ultimate modern forward, a player who doesn't just score goals, but infuses everyone around him with a sense of chaotic energy and tactical discipline. When news filtered through about the physical setback that would alter his World Cup trajectory, it didn't just shake the coaching staff, it sent a profound shockwave through the entire dressing room, leaving senior figures and young stars alike in a state of disbelief. But instead of letting that cloud of disappointment hang over their preparation, something remarkable happened within the walls of their training base. The grief quickly crystallized into a fierce, unwavering motivation, transforming their tactical meetings into a pledge where every single sprint, every tackle, and every goal would be dedicated to the man who should have been leading the line alongside them. Think about the sheer immense pressure that already exists when you wear the Portuguese jersey at a global tournament, where the expectations of an entire nation rest squarely on your shoulders. Now, layer that with the profound emotional weight of carrying the spirit of a sideline teammate, and you get a volatile mix that can either crush a team entirely or elevate them to legendary status. The atmosphere inside the camp has drastically shifted from standard professional focus to something resembling a holy crusade, where individual egos have completely evaporated in pursuit of a singular, sacred objective. You can see it in the way they train, the intensity of their dialogue, and the quiet determination in their eyes, as they realize that the best way to honor Jota isn't through sympathetic social media posts, but by lifting the most coveted trophy on the planet. This emotional catalyst has effectively unified a squad that in previous years might have suffered from internal friction or tactical division, binding them together with a purpose that no opponent can easily break. But how exactly does a team translate this intense emotional energy into raw, calculated performance on the pitch without letting the occasion overwhelm their judgment? That is the delicate tightrope Portugal must walk, because while passion can fuel a historic run, blind emotion can lead to catastrophic tactical errors on the biggest stage of all. The leadership group within the squad has been instrumental in channeling this collective desire, ensuring that the fire in their hearts doesn't cloud the coolness in their heads during high-stakes moments. Every training session has become a showcase of heightened accountability, where players are demanding more from themselves and each other, knowing that Jota would have given absolutely everything on that grass. It creates a fascinating tactical dynamic because opponents are no longer just preparing to face Portugal's technical brilliance, they are preparing to face a team that is emotionally supercharged and playing with a profound sense of destiny. As the tournament progresses and the margins for error shrink to absolute zero, this emotional undercurrent is going to become Portugal's greatest weapon or their most vulnerable flaw. When you are deep in the trenches of a knockout match, tired, bruised, and facing elimination, tactical instructions often fade away, and what keeps you running is the deeper reason why you started the journey in the first place. Portugal now possesses the most powerful why in the entire tournament, a unifying narrative that gives them an extra gear when their lungs are burning and the pressure is suffocating. The footballing world is watching closely, wondering if this emotional wave can truly carry them all the way to the final, or if the sheer weight of expectation will prove too heavy to bear. Every match they play is no longer just a step toward a trophy, but a chapter in a deeply moving story of loyalty, sacrifice, and the unbreakable bond of a team determined to make history for one of their own. We are watching a defining moment in modern football history unfold right before our eyes, and the narrative surrounding this Portuguese squad is only going to get more intense with every passing minute. If they manage to pull this off and go all the way, it will go down as one of the most emotionally charged, legendary campaigns the sport has ever seen. Now, I want to hear from you because this story has completely divided opinions across the football community. Do you think this deep emotional motivation is exactly what Portugal needs to finally conquer the world, or will the immense pressure of playing for Diogo Jota's honor eventually become too much for the squad to handle? Drop your thoughts, your predictions, and your tactical breakdowns in the comments below. Let me know if you think they can actually lift the trophy. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the emotional heartbeat of Portugal's mission, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and turn on notifications so you never miss another breakdown of the biggest stories shaping the beautiful game.